Hey y'all. So I got something to ask y'all. And I want to know how y'all feel about it. So this is about one of my homeboys, one of my friends or whatever. Um, he hit me up yesterday and he told me he wanted me to talk to his daughter. Now this particular daughter I've never met before. I've met one of his daughters before, but not this one. And she's 15. She's 15. And I said, talk to her for what? What's going on? I'm thinking like this little girl. I'm like, who the hell is she? I don't want to talk to her or whatever. He like, I think that, you a woman and you're not part of the family, so you got a different point of view on stuff. I'm like, okay, so what's going on? So he said that his daughter's disrespectful. I said, now why do you say she's disrespectful? And he like, she do stuff like, because the thing was, he was in jail. He was in jail since she was 7. And he came home now when she's 15. So I'm like, okay. He said he used to be in jail, she used to go to her grandma's house, which is his mother. And like, how kids to play around and stuff like that. Like if they're playing and she don't want to play, or if she's jumping on the couch and they say, get down, she get mad and call her mom to come and get her. And her mom will come and get her. And he was like, and then she'd just leave and not say bye or anything. You get what I'm saying? I said, well, that's her mom's fault for letting her be disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? Kids only going to do what you allow them to do. That's her mama's fault. So you need to blame that on her mother. Then he said, she always say that we don't like her, we don't like her, we don't like her. And so my mom and them and my mom family don't like her. But it's not like that. I said, well, where did she get that from? He said her mother's mother used to tell her that her dad didn't like her, and now she's doing that same thing that her mother did to her to their daughter. And he was like, so he really don't mess with her. He's like, so she don't like us, she ain't gotta come around. F her. I said, no. That's not how you look at it. I said, you have to think. This little girl was 7 years old when you left. If you say that her mother is doing this to her, that's her brainwashing her. If a grown adult woman or man can get brainwashed in those grown years, what do you think someone could do to a 7-year-old for 8 straight years? I said she's brainwashed. She only knows what her mother is telling her. You cannot hold that against her. Like you can't be mad at her for what her mother is teaching her. So he's like, we both are the same sign. She act just like me. Like we bump heads because I say something, then she'll flip out. I say, but the thing with you is you don't know how to talk to people. And so if you don't know how to talk to people, that means she don't know how to talk to people. So y'all don't know how to talk to each other. She reached out to him and texted him and said, now they hadn't talked in a year. She just recently reached out to him and said, good morning. She said her name. She said, can you call me when you get a chance? I said, so did you call her? No, I ain't calling that B. I said, man, you got to stop talking about your daughter like that. Referencing her like that. Like, that's not cool. And so I said, why didn't you call her? Because don't reach out to me. She told my other daughter, that ain't my daddy, that's your daddy. I said, well, what made her say that? He like, we got into it. When me and her got into it, I told her, don't call me, don't come around us or nothing like that. I said, so you told a child that? I said, I would have said, that ain't my daddy too. You get what I'm saying? And he was like, but she told me it takes respect. You gotta give respect in order to earn respect. I said, and I get what she's saying. I said, because I had to tell my dad that. I said, and my dad actually tucked his tail and apologized when he was wrong. And my daddy never apologized. I said, sometimes when you're wrong, it don't hurt to just say sorry. It don't hurt just to know and just listen, be like, I'm sorry, period. So I'm like, she's trying to reach out to you. You get what I'm saying? You saying that her mother is putting her against you. Y'all haven't talked in a year. You as an adult came home and did not even contact her because you're holding it against her that she said to your other daughter that you're not her daddy and that she don't want to talk to you. But you're an adult. And I keep telling him, I said, this is a kid. He like, she not no kid. She out there having sex and she doing this. She ain't no kid. I said, listen, sorry to say, but it's 11 and 12-year-olds who out here having sex. That don't mean that they're not a kid. Yes, she closer to being an adult. However, she's only 15. She's still a kid. I said she's a little girl. She's crying out for her dad, man. She don't know no better. She's been brainwashed. And the fact that she even, as a teenage kid, text you and said to call you. Well, she could have said, hey, Dad, good morning, Dad, how are you doing? Or, something like that. I said the fact that she even sent a message speaks volumes. You have to take that. Like, you got to understand, this is a kid, a teenage kid that is crying out for her daddy. And how do you not see that? I said, maybe the problem isn't you. Ain't her. Maybe it's you. Because how do you keep... So when he did talk to her, guess what he said? Lord have mercy, help this man. This man say, so I called her days later. Wait, y'all. Days later, after the good morning. I said, days later, he said, I called her. And I said, what's up? And she said, hey, how you doing? He said, I'm doing good. Your dad, what he said? He said, I told her, yeah, this man doing good, the one that ain't your daddy. I said, now, why would you be that petty? Why would you be that petty? The girl reached out to you. You, first of all, waited days to call her. Then you gonna be petty like that? Man, you got to grow up. I said, come on. And she was like, well, I was mad. I said, and didn't I tell you that? She was mad. People say things that they don't mean when they're mad, especially she's a kid. She wasn't in control of her mouth. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. He told her, you gonna respect. Now, after he said that, he said, you know what? You gonna respect me and you gonna respect my barber. And she was like, I ain't did nothing to you but respond back to you. You said you want to be respected. I said I want to be respected too. Y'all don't show me no respect, but y'all want me to respect you. I said, so what is it that y'all are doing or someone is doing to her to make her feel like she's not being respected? Because it's something deeper that is really causing this little girl to not even want to be around like that. But something deeper than what her mother is saying. Because she is 15 now and she know right from wrong. She know if somebody doing her right or wrong. You get what I'm saying? What is somebody doing? You've been gone for 8 years. You don't know how people are treating her. You don't know that. And with everybody being scared of you, they can make it seem they're not going to tell you if they're doing something. You get what I'm saying? Because they walking on eggshells around you anyways. So my thing is, what do y'all think? Do y'all think this little girl is crying out for help? Do y'all think she's trying to reach out to him? I told him, I said, I would talk to her. However, I would not, because he was like, let's call her on 3. I said, no, you would not ambush her like that. You could tell her that you got a friend and her name is Tan, and is it okay for, you to give her my number? Stop. Don't just do her like that. Because then you get on the phone and you get to going crazy on her. I say, I'm a mother first and I'm a woman first. You cannot do that. I demand that my dad treat me correct. You get what I'm saying? And that's all that she may be doing. You calling her out her name and things like that. I said, I leave people for that. I stopped talking to my dad for that. You are teaching your daughter how a man is supposed to treat her right now. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. I said, what you should be doing is trying to build with her. You've been gone 8 years. Do you know how hard that is on kids? That's hard. That's a lot of time. That is hard. Well, she smoked weed and maybe she's done all that stuff because she's looking for an out. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that smoking weed is right, because I don't even like weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't even talk to people who smoke weed. However, that's just her cry out for help. You don't know what she's going through over there. Like, I don't know, man. What y'all think? How y'all think? I told him he need therapy. They need therapy, both of them. Because he do not listen. He's so hard-headed. Oh, my God. I literally... It is hard talking to him. It's hard getting through him because he's so quick to not give a damn. He don't care. He'll say, I don't care in a minute. And that just be that. And I'm like, no, you cannot be like that. But just tell me, y'all, am I tripping? Do I think... And me thinking that he need to reach out to her, do y'all think that she's reaching out to him? Do y'all think that she's fast, she's doing too much? Just what? Like, I just want to know. And it's been on my mind because I talked to him last night, and it's been weighing on my heart, my mind, everything heavy. So I just wanted to see what y'all opinion was on it. All right, bye.